Morning.
Hi. Whoops. Hello. Yeah, there's Darlene. Hi, Darlene. Hi, Paula.
Hi.
Darlene, hello. She will be on in a minute, I know, and I'm going to be munching.
Okay. I need to. I need to find some breakfast food. I have a cantaloupe in there. I just need to do it.
Hey, Darlene, are you on?
Kind of. My internet's down.
Oh, really? So
I'm
what are you
trying
using
to
your
do
phone?
it with my phone, and I can't hear you.
You can't hear us?
Very well.
Okay, at the top, Darlene,
No.
when you bring up,
I've never done it with my phone before.
yeah, when you bring up the bar, when you can see the bars at the top and the bottom, on the top left, turn it on. Turn the speaker on. The top left.
Okay, talk again. Okay, that's better.
Yay!
Yay.
I have to do that. I have to do that almost every time with mine.
Hey, Linda, hi.
Okay.
Good morning. Good morning. Okay, didn't hear you real loud and clear. Try it again. Linda.
Oh, good morning. Can you hear
yeah.
me?
Okay. And there's Amber. Hi, Amber.
Hi.
Hey, guys. Did you get the information about Amber?
Yes.
Yes.
Yay. Good.
Yeah. That woman works hard, let me tell you. She deserved to get that business qualified. Okay, Darlene, are you still with us? Darlene?
Uh-oh.
Because I can tell that look.
I'm here.
Darlene, you're there? You're here?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes, it just keeps freezing.
Yeah, it keeps freezing.
Mine does.
Uh-huh.
It's because I'm not on internet, I think. I don't
Okay.
have, my internet's down.
Okay, well, we can see you now and everything looks good. Okay, guys, I'm going to share the screen, but Paula's going to take you through it. So let's just
Okay.
Let's get started.
So we are at Mission Driven Model, getting started, and the getting started sheet, and we're doing social media. It's at the very bottom under the last section.
Right here, correct?
Number 2, yeah, social media. And when you click on that, it opens up, and that top bar is what we're looking at. The 2 videos on the sides are the ones that were the homework. And I would like to kind of go through what people got from Brian Rose.
And I'm going to get my notes because you guys go ahead.
Oh, yeah.
I got to find my notes.
Okay. I really liked his just step by step, starting with the profile and how to use the about section of your Facebook profile. And then he also did mention, privacy settings. You can do those however you want, but something needs to be in the about. If they click about and they don't see anything about you, then what are they gonna know, or what are they gonna think? So
I found that very interesting because I know very little about all that, and I never knew what to put, and I was always afraid to put something. So I found that very interesting.
Good. What did you think about the different profile ideas that he had? The pictures or the banners?
I like that. I thought it was smart having people smiling instead of, you know, just a picture of a flower or something.
Right.
Yeah.
I liked how he said not to put like Juice Plus products as your profile picture because sometimes I have people friend request me and they're like rodent and field pictures or something like that, and I'm like, nope,
Right.
because it doesn't even seem like you're talking to a real person.
Yeah. I did like that, and Jane, that conversation came up this morning with Annie, and I told her about how he suggested, you know, not putting Juice Plus out there in every single thing that we type in, you know, because they end up going to Google instead of coming to you. And she said, well, that's an old Amway thing. People don't like it when you don't, you know, when you keep secrets or whatever. And I said, no, it's a way for them to have some curiosity about you. It's not about withholding what you're doing.
And you know, I think that'd be a really good idea to have her watch this video, because I thought this video with Brian Rose was so much better than that one with the woman, Janelle Erickson. I don't know what the rest of you thought, but it just made so much sense to me.
Yeah.
To do all the curiosity things. But I have to think, well, gee, Janelle made, can you believe this, national marketing director in 10 months? Mm-hmm. And she did it that way. She put Juice Plus out there. So I'm thinking, well, what's the deal here? So I'd like some feedback on that.
So what are you saying, that she did something that he is teaching not to do?
Well, he didn't say, well, he sort of did say not to put Juice Plus out there. So he just put in things that really made people want to know more.
Right, right.
I really like that. But then when I see what she did and know that she made national marketing director in 10 months, yeah, that sure worked for her. Did you? We got to watch both videos to see the difference.
Right, right. And one of the very first things she mentioned was putting, you know, the new reps up and, you know, launching them or whatever on Facebook. And I was wondering about that after listening to his video. But it's some of the things that she did talk about, and I wanted to get to them. I loved her idea about not answering the questions in the comment section. So you're putting up a smoothie recipe and somebody asks you for the recipe, you say, you go to them personally in a message or talk to them rather than just answering that question, because once you answer that question, nobody else is going to ask you that question, and you won't know how many people are interested because they're just going to take the answer and run.
Yeah, I thought that was excellent.
And that goes with anything, not just the recipe things, but any of those things that you put out there. And then tagging your family members. She said every time she sent something out, she tagged her husband. You know, tag your family members that are customers and tag your so that their friends see what's going on and get curious. And yeah, okay. I thought that was really good. And then the other one I got out from her was when you go to other groups, like your other interests in life. I'm a lacer, and so I have a lace group page that I go to and like all the time. Don't take Juice Plus there. Don't ever. You can talk to those people outside of that group, but don't ever put your business as part of their group things.
That is, can I just mention?
Yeah, I figured him.
I actually just got removed from a group for doing that because my brother, he is really into like veganism and stuff like that. And so he told me to go in this raw alignment group. and that those people would like some of our stuff. And so I tried to post something about the omegas and like with a little cute little picture of a fish and stuff like that. And it goes to the person to get approved. And she just took me out of the group completely after I sent that. So yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, Janelle goes into a story about a group that she posted, and the woman, the admin, went on her Facebook page and came back to her and said, "I see that you're doing this. Don't do it here. We've already had a really bad experience, and she said, I'll take you off." And so,
and Paula, Paula,
go ahead.
Some of us on here may not know how to tag. So why don't you explain how to tag?
I wish I was better at it. If you start typing someone's name that you are friends with, it should drop down their name or a list of names that are similar, and you can click on that, and it highlights their name in there, and it sends them that post. So they know that they have been tagged.
Okay, does anyone have a question about that?
I do, real quick, because I've never tagged, but I get tagged all the time. But what I was wondering is, when you post something and you're writing something above, say, a picture or whatever, I guess I can tag somebody up there.
Yes.
And if I make a comment underneath, can I tag somebody down there too? It can go both ways.
In comments, you mean?
In comments, yes.
Yes, it can. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. A lot of people, a lot of times I'll see one of the cartoons or one of the quotes that come out around, and people will share it and just write somebody's name that they've tagged. They just want them to see that. They thought of them, so they tag that person.
Okay, thank you.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I think that is really good. And to get people to not only comment, but share. That's one of the things that Brian Rose talked quite a bit about, the number of people who commented, but also the number of people who shared, because that is huge when people share.
Right. Absolutely. It just snowballs. It can.
So, Darlene, I would love to know what you do as far as posting, and because I know we did this thing with Pauline Erickson a few years back, and how to do all this stuff and a whole lot of stuff. So, how active are you with posting on Facebook and so forth?
Not very active.
Okay.
I mean, I'll do here and there, but I usually don't. It's not something that I focus on at all. And after listening to him, I think, I've got to do this more, but I'm not very good into opening up my life.
Yeah.
I'm pretty private.
Yeah, and I certainly see that, like with your grandkids, and I never name my grandkids. I'll show pictures, but I don't name them. And then just maybe have a picture of them with drinking a smoothie or something, and I'll make a comment, or they're eating a healthy meal and I'll make a comment. So do you feel that that's intrusive in your life, Darlene?
To put him, no, I did it. I don't know. I did it on our event. I do it with the events that we do, but I don't do it on my main page.
Do you feel like you don't want to do it there?
I feel like my kids have been very private with their children.
Yeah.
And so I take their lead.
Okay.
Because I'm very, very careful about that.
Okay, but you would post things that were inanimate then, like a healthy meal or something like that.
You know, like the other day, I mean, like I said, I did it on an event, and so I think that it doesn't go as far out.
Right.
Because I had my grandkids help me do that one.
Right. Yeah.
It was cute.
So I don't know. But I got permission, obviously. I asked my daughter-in-law if I could have them and take pictures of them.
Right. Yeah. I always want to do that, get permission before I put someone on Facebook. And Amber, I know you do this a lot. So share with us how you do it, what responses you get, and all of that. Is that okay, Paula? I'm sort of taking
Absolutely. No, absolutely. Go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, I actually was with another company that their main focus was social media, Facebook marketing and stuff like that. And so they like show you step by step how to set up like a business page and do ads and how to write ad copy and stuff like that. And so when I write, I try to write in a certain way because basically what I was told is when you write on Facebook, you kind of have to dumb it down a little bit, because if you try to go on there and try to speak a medical language or that kind of thing to people, like that's not the language they speak. So you kind of like are loud and you're just more dramatic whenever you type stuff up in there. But also you have to be careful about certain words you say, and because Facebook actually, they have the algorithm that if you say certain things, they highlight it and move it up in people's view. And if you say other things, they'll move it down to the bottom where nobody sees it. And so that is really, really interesting to me, and I've studied that a lot.
So what are some things that we say that's going to enhance what we do and then take away from it? What?
The word congratulations, we'll put it all the way up to the top.
Well,
like
hey.
Yeah. So anytime you have somebody on there saying congratulations, congratulations. So if you like put a picture of somebody who like has done really well or something like that is a good thing. And then you don't want to say the word you, and because Facebook feels like you're telling they don't want you to tell somebody how to feel. You're supposed to share your own story, but you're not supposed to say you're going to have this and you're going to have that and blah, blah, blah. So those are a couple things I can think of, but I can probably find like a list. I think we have a list of words that we can use and stuff.
Well, I have a question about like the congratulations, because see, I would love to put a picture of people that I'm congratulating. So I think I can get like, can I just copy and paste like your profile picture?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay.
Absolutely.
I thought I could do that. Okay. So that's what I need to do. Like whenever I congratulate someone, then just copy paste their profile picture along with the text that I'm putting there, the post.
Yes. And then the other thing is you want to get as much engagement as possible. So that's one reason why congratulations go up to the top, because people are engaging, saying congratulations, congratulations, stuff like that. The more people that are commenting and the more people that are liking and stuff like that, the more people they're going to share it to.
And does a comment have more weight, so to speak, than just a like?
I think so, yeah. Because that is like actual engagement, and like is just liking.
And then if they share it, that's even that much better. You know, if there's a post that somebody really, really likes, if they share it, that's even better than just commenting or liking, right? To share it's the best. Okay.
Yeah, because then if they share it, then you get a whole new group of people that are seeing it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Right. Right. Okay. So, like, for example, when I did that, I did one, congratulations for Paula, and I did one for you, Amber. So if you each share that to your group, put it, so where you would share it then would be just on your timeline, right?
Mm-hmm.
Share it to, okay.
Yep.
So then just think of all the other people who would get to see that.
So Jane, you put that on Team Committed, but not on your timeline. Right?
Right.
So you put it on Team Committed, so then they share it out and it goes on to their personal timeline, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
and then it goes from there. So like the congratulations, are we talking about like people post all the time anniversaries, you know? So they've been married so many years. That goes right to the top.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Because Facebook figures that those are things people want to see in their algorithm. So like birthdays and anniversaries and weddings and all of that kind of thing.
Okay, so
Okay.
instead of saying happy birthday, we say congratulations and then happy birthday afterward, right?
Yes. Yeah, that would do it.
Okay.
But you don't care about that.
As much people as possible. Like if you put a post up, Darlene, then like we should try to like it and comment on it because that's going to boost you up too.
We should do that for everybody, guys. Just any time that we really need more, we include.
Well, we do that on Team Committed, but I don't know if that goes all the way out. That's where my question is. When you're doing it in a group, what does that do? It only boosts you in that group, right? Unless you share.
I'm not sure on that one.
Paula, you're nodding your head. So
I'm thinking that Team Committed is a private group.
So it doesn't. It is.
It's not going to.
It doesn't go out.
We do need to share it out on our timelines if we want it to go beyond the ones of us that know about Team Committed.
I am so glad that we talked about this because I will do that. Then I will. Can I share my own? Like I posted that congratulations. Can I share that out on my timeline?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think so, Jane. I think it would be really cool if they did just say, my mentor or something shared this or so, I don't know. It would be really. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Paula.
when we tag it out to our own timeline, then we need to tag Jane so that Jane sees it in hers, and then she can, the people that is on Jane's timeline, her friend list can see it.
So we should tag then the person who shared that with us. Is that what you're saying?
Right.
Whoever it is, we should tag them. Okay.
So tagging puts it onto your own or your own timeline.
Yep, that's my understanding.
So you don't have to necessarily share it if you said thank you, Jane Bankendorf, and then it goes onto her timeline.
Is that
without
right?
it looking like it looks like she has posted it. So she doesn't have to post it on her timeline as long as she's tagged. Is that right?
Okay. Do you know the answer to that, Amber? It's going to come up on Jane's timeline.
But I'm not sure because sometimes if she tags me in Team Committed, I feel like it shows up on my timeline.
Yeah, that's what
we're thinking.
No, I don't know if other people see it or I'm just seeing it.
Okay.
So that's the thing.
Oh,
I see.
Your friends. Okay.
So I think that it'd be better to just share it just to make sure that everybody can see it. And like Paula said, tag Jane again so people in her group can, because then it's just like an extra.
Okay. This is really good. I'm learning something. Linda, you had a comment or question a while ago.
Yes, I did. I'm trying to remember what it was. I'm sorry. Let me think.
Hey, somebody just joined us. Jennifer. Hi.
Hi.
Hi. Well, you're a little late, but hey, welcome.
Thank
everybody.
you. I know.
This is Jennifer, so welcome.
Hi.
Okay, Linda, what were you saying?
Well, what I was wondering is if, like when we post things and, like I take a picture and I post it on my phone on Facebook, it goes to my home page. But also evidently goes on the timeline that people would see it. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, I have a question about our profile pictures and our the other
Banner?
The
banner. Yes. So my internet just came back up. So
Good.
now I can look at my Facebook. And so Jane, if I go to you, you don't have a banner at all.
I know it. I was thinking about that. I need a banner.
And mine is so generically just a little landscape thing that I think we need to talk about what we're going to put. I mean, I would like ideas because I'm not creative.
Well, the one thing that I did think was really interesting was when he was first starting to talk about the banners and the Keep Truckin' one was up there. He didn't like that one.
Right.
He didn't like the Keep Truckin', but he liked the woman's little quote that was positive. And I was like, well, Keep Truckin's pretty positive.
Yeah.
It depends on, that was his opinion.
Right.
So, but I do agree with him. The more you can get people, the picture that you choose needs to engage them, needs to be attractive to them. So, and I just change mine up a lot. That just helps get your face up there more often.
You change your profile picture or your banner?
Both. But I do try to keep my profile picture a picture of me, because it does really drive me crazy to go and look at somebody's page and it's their dog or it's their,
Me too.
I really want to see who I'm talking to, and especially when I'm going out and trying to find the people that liked me. Like he said, you need to go and search for the people that liked something that you said or reacted, and I want to see who they are. I don't want to see a flower or
Right. I agree
kitty
with
or
that. And it needs to be a really welcoming picture.
Yes.
Just
Yes.
a good picture. And you know what? Before we get off, unless there's something else, I'd really like to go back to that and look at that schedule page. What is it called?
Yes.
Whatever it is. Anyway, I'm going to go back. Okay, let's go back. This one, the viral posting plan.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't print. It's printable, is it?
I think so. I don't see why it wouldn't be.
Yeah, I printed it.
And viral is an acronym. Scroll down at the bottom of it. The acronym is value, inspiration, results, attraction, and lifestyle.
And both of them mentioned hashtags. But look at this. It says try to post 2 to 5 times per day.
I would not.
I think that would be irritating if someone posted that many times.
Well, it's just it's impossible for a person who's got other things on their plate.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just, unless you want to try to use a scheduling kind of an app. But I would like to use this and put it in my daily mode of operation.
Yeah.
And just add it as a thing to do with some themes behind it. I mean, I think that's just really helpful, and see what happens.
What do you guys think about that?
I think that's a great idea. And I was going to say, if you have a Facebook business page, you can actually do all your posts for the week at one time. Like, you can schedule them out, which I like to do that, because then I can schedule my post to come out at 6 o'clock in the morning. When everybody logs in, they're going to see my post first thing whenever they wake up. And then I schedule them at different times, like 11, because if people are on their lunch break, then they're going to see my post then, and then an evening post before they go to bed. And that's what I usually do with mine.
And you know what?
Amber,
Go ahead.
Amber, is that an only a business page option? Do we have that option on a personal page to schedule?
No, I don't think so. I think you can only do that from the business page, though.
Okay.
No, I think you can. Can't you? I think you can.
Darlene, do you remember we did this when we worked with Pauline, but we were working with business pages, but I'm thinking that you should be able to do that on a personal as well.
You
Well,
can't.
why don't we try it?
I think we ought to.
How do we go in there and figure it out? I mean, I don't even remember how to do time a post.
Who can share the screen onto a Facebook page?
Jennifer, you can?
Yeah, well, I'll tell you guys right now, we've done this with One Team Strong, and we just did a training on it maybe 2 weeks ago. So on a business page, you have the option, so that little asterisk, that's kind of in the right-hand side, you have the option to do posts and time them out. You don't have that tab, if you would, on a personal page. But as soon as you do it with a business, you can go ahead and have that option, but you don't have it here. It's not even available to click on. So y'all can go ahead and look on your personal Facebook pages, but you won't find anything to let you know what you can or can't do.
So it has to be a business page then.
It does. It does.
Okay.
It does.
Well,
So now, because I've always, I struggle with my personal page and a business page and what to do, because my Facebook is under a completely different fictitious name because I foster children. So I protect their identity and my own family's identity.
Right.
That I don't, people know me so long now because I've been, through adoption, have been doing a fictitious name that I'm afraid if I changed it, they wouldn't know where to find me, because I've gone under a fictitious name for the last 3 years. So, and it's the same thing with, I'm learning to accept that my photo needs to be there versus my feed and my daughter's feed to protect, identities, those types of things, and just kind of really wrapping my head around it and going back and forth between, do I do business? Do I not? Do I, and I'm kind of stuck at that point right now.
yeah, that's a challenge for you, isn't it? I can see that.
Well, it is, but I just need to just bite the bullet and continue to have faith that my family will be protected from social media and still have a presence for business.
Wow. How many children do you adopt? Do you have now?
I only have one. I only have one that I've adopted, and then I fostered as well.
Okay. Wow. How many do you foster?
Just one at a time.
Okay.
Looking to move for a bigger house so I can foster more.
Wow. Hats off to you, lady. Okay, guys, it's any questions, because we're going to get cut off here before too long. So questions, comments about today's lesson.
I probably have a lot of questions.
Okay, Amber, go ahead.
I had a comment on the cover pages because Darlene had asked about that. I think that quotes are good, but whenever you do a cover page, you have to remember it's like a long shot. So look for something, because if you do something that's like this way, then it's going to cut off part of your cover page. So you have to kind of be careful and like put it in there, right?
Horizontal. Yeah.
Yeah, horizontal one, or and then quotes are good. But I think that like vacation photos are really good if you have any like that.
Oh yeah, Darlene has vacation photos, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I know with my own after school program that I work at, I've gotten really good at taking pictures of people doing things, but their faces aren't necessarily showing to help with the privacy part of it. So you can have good pictures without, the faces. People can get the idea of what you're doing without
and it
facing
doesn't
the camera.
and it doesn't have to be your children. It could be some other children, as long as you
Right.
have permission. Yeah. If you want children in the picture. Linda, questions or comments?
No, I think this was a great thing to watch.
Yeah, it was. If you guys haven't watched those videos, do that. And I would love your thoughts about the difference between Brian Rose and the lady, Janelle. Totally different.
Yes.
So I would really like some feedback on that. Just put it on Voxer, text back or put it on Voxer and give your feedback on that. So
And also the differences or the same things that were the same from Jonah Berger at conference. There were so many of the things that he mentioned, the social currency or the social proof, like Jonah, no, the one Brian Rose was talking about social proof.
yeah.
But triggers and practical value, and he covered so many good things at conference. So
You know what? The social proof, I thought that was really good too. Get other
if you do it the right way, yeah. You can't you can't go out there and say lose weight with Juice Plus. You have to do it in a way that says, man, can you believe this in just 10 days or whatever, so that it builds that curiosity, but it also gives the proof. Right.
And other people share their story. That's the thing. Other people talking, not
right.
us. Yeah. I love that, the social proof. Okay. Did we go through everybody? Darlene, do you have any questions, comments?
No.
Okay. Jennifer? And Jennifer's already, you're muted, but
yes.
Next time, okay, Jennifer, questions or comments?
No, not at this time.
Okay, Amber?
Nope.
Okay, I'm going to go back to share screen real quick, and I hope we don't get cut off. If we do, we do. Okay, so next time, okay, these are just different pictures and such. I'm going to go back to see what's left here. Get moving. Oh, message blitzing, JP videos, memory jogger. Okay, who wants to take that next time?
I may not be on next time.
Who's that?
Darlene.
Darlene, you may not be. Are you going on a fun trip? Oh, when is next time? Okay, what's the date? Is that when we're going to?
It's the 8th. No.
Okay.
And you're not coming in until the Thursday, I don't think, anyway.
Right. Okay. So
the 8th, I'm just going to be in Idaho, and I don't think I'll have internet.
Okay. Amber, will you take that, please? Message blitzing and JP videos and memory jogger, whatever. We may not even get through message blitzing, but anyway, look at all those. Will you do that?
Sure.
Good.
Are you recording these so I can see it later?
You know what? Yes, they're always recorded. I just have to, what I have to do is put it on YouTube, and then that's how you access it on YouTube.
Oh. Okay.
All right, but I can do that. Yeah, because everyone is recorded.
Yeah, I would really like that, but that way, and it'd be great for other people that can't get on at this time in the morning. I know Deborah can't.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
I don't know how to keep it someplace where we can just go and get them. And
well, I'll put this on YouTube, and we'll just practice and see what happens. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So next time it's Amber. You're up then. Next time.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Couldn't you put that in the files on the Team Committed Facebook page?
Maybe.
I don't know. Maybe so.
I think you might be able to. You could check.
Once I put them on YouTube, then I could put the link there, correct? what you're saying.
Well, no. Well, yeah, maybe. Or I don't know. I don't know how it all works, but I know they post things on other places. So.
Okay. Well, I'll have to figure that out. If you guys know,